Def Jam on us. After Easy and them popped. Def Jam, it was a bidding war with Def Jam and Profile Records for Second and None.
That's
So
what
there's
I
a
was
whole
gonna
lot of
ask.
history. Yeah, to
That's
open
what I
the
was gonna
door.
ask. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, KK. So who put that album together? Y'all first album, that was a combination of y'all and Quick?
Yeah, it's produced by Second and None and Quick. Why would it say co-produced? Because I can't go back in time or AI nobody's ass to get their brain back to reality. Go back and read the shit you bought. Read the credits. That's why I tell a lot of people, quit swiping and read. You want to swipe, turn the page. Write something down to help your brain get back. Go back and turn the cover over while I'm in the front seat. Go back and listen. Man,
Hey, did you know
it's
when
a,
y'all
it's a
first
whole
did?
lot y'all miss. It's a lot of people got our story wrong. That's basically to say it. That's pretty much what I'm about to do. Just like me releasing my first solo album. It's still Second to None, but I got tired of people saying this and that. Yeah, it was a collective. Me and Quick, most of the ideas or the records I bought, or that was my idea, or tapping your feet while you hitting, everybody got amazed when Sugar Free came along. We've been doing that, but not taking no credit away from Free. He popped that off first, but we've been tapping. I was tapping on cans with a pencil and a marker and a pen just to see the difference in the sound on the bottom of a can and try to sample that sound back then in the 80s. Just, like I said, double cassettes. Pause that right there. 1, 2,
You know
quick
what
pause.
though?
Rewind.
One thing I
Make
do know is
an
that
instrumental. Shit.
yeah, one thing I do know that everybody in the camp, man, was serious about their production, dog. Everybody from y'all to Crawford. See, a lot of this stuff I already know. That's why I'm asking you so you can let the world know. You know what I'm saying? The real.
Yeah, we all are engineers and we all are producers and we all wrote our own lyrics and whatever Quick's ideas on his albums was his ideas. Second to None's ideas was mine. And D collaborated. I bought the records for the samples, all the hits, or it might have been an idea like me going, now I need a bass player. How much you charge? Play this. And then get to tapping. Okay, man. Well, you faster on you quicker on the drum machine, the drum program than I am. So yeah, you can go ahead and knock it out. I'm gonna work on this bass line in my head to get it to a real bass or somebody that could play the bass. Back then, Stan the guitar man was the so-called man, But Dre and them used him, so I don't want to do what somebody else did or use what they use. I want to be creative and have my own flavor style. You know what I mean? So the distinctive this what they doing. I don't want to do that. Not so much uh, being negative on nobody else's style or flavor back then. It's just be different. Be unique. And that's, I guess, where the harmony I was always singing. And me and my cousin D, switched the bar. It was all the 70s music. We was Heat Wave, all that. Blowing in church from the 70s on up. Like I say, junior high, I'm part of every choir. I didn't want to be all the English teachers. Everybody heard me singing in the hallways. Put me in something,
Hey, let me ask you this, KK. When y'all first did "If You Want It, Then I
Yeah.
Got It," did you know that record was gonna be as big as it was?
Nah, because the idea we wasn't trying to make it. We didn't know. We found out probably a year later we was famous. It was
Is that
cool
right?
because $10, 30 tapes in the box, $10 a tape, 300. Late 80s. So the idea of even getting a record deal wasn't on my mind, never. Or even the fathom the idea to become famous. Because in that sense, being from Compton, through the 70s and 80s, and all of my being honor roll, not trying to floss myself, it ain't about me, but I was already famous as KK from birth. So wasn't no rap name. That's my nickname from birth, given. So I ran with that. Some of the teachers called me KK. Like I said, I'm in all the yearbooks, Davis Junior High and Centennial. So most of the stuff, you can see my story, or both sides, Samoans, Tongans. Nathaniel and Serenios could tell it. From the Bay to Dago to Mexico, outside of rap.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That's the story. That's the blessing. That's why we still able to function, and ain't nobody looking for us on Eiht. And we can still function and get around there and get love like we do around this world internationally for 35, 36 years.
Mm-hmm.
To have somebody even want you that much. We like the dramatics and all the rest of them. The Ohio sound, the Memphis sound, Motown, Compton. Yeah, CMW and WA second to none. King T. Back then it was King T, DJ Pooh, DJ Var. We heard these names.
Yeah.
Unknown, just the whole Compton thing. And that's what a lot of
where
people
was
get.
VAR from? Where was VAR from? DJ VAR.
I have no idea. I'll still be trying to get out of King T, Pooh and them, Toddy T. When I see him, I'll be trying to, we see each other. I'll be trying to get stories out of them,
I got all them stories, man.
Man.
Yeah, we ain't go. Yeah. Ty got some shit.
Yeah. See,
Ty got
this
some shit.
the thing, man. Hey, man, I wish the world could have seen how we talking now 35 some years ago. Sort of opened their mind up back then to how a lot of people put a jacket on us because of the red card. Well, it really wasn't the red card; it was the burgundy card. We from Compton, but we never promoted that.
A lot of people don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? With the burgundy and the red side, takes a lot of people to understand the foundation of what that shit is. So people get it confused because all they hear is blood and see red and whatever. They don't understand that a lot of Compton homies was Pyrus and shit. So people have to know that